Here we at the Maze Field again at sunrise. Of course, it's now in the middle of the day. Of course, it's probably only about 9. Time travels real slow at these shows when you work all that long. But this is a good booth here. There's a nice booth in this field. Even though not many antiques I really want on them. I don't want to buy anymore. Stuff I like, no one cares. But here's a nice booth. Pirates people like, colorful. All metal. These are nice. I don't do martinis, but aren't those great glasses? You have to get this finger wet and get around this. Probably make a noise. This is interesting. That's beautiful quality glass. Intaglio cut from the rear, see? This to me is crap. It's like Blanco glass though. Maybe it's popular 50s. This is much classier, but different likes for different types. That's interesting. Looks like Relique. $1.25. That's an interesting glass. All decorative stuff. It's all around stuff. Consolidated glass. It looks like Leaker. It's cool. All stuff that I have no place for in my apartment. There's wooden bowls. $5 a piece. Nested set. Probably teak. There's the big bowls from your set. $23 probably. Main furniture, not my favorite. Oh my gosh. Teeth, I'm gonna need those if I'm not gonna become in trouble. I got a tooth that's chipping here. It's like, oh God, look at this. It reminds, oh no. Yep, I'm gonna need me one of them. It sucks. Only 2 bad ones. Just gotta fix them. Sing a featherweight. That's a neat thing. They used to call this stick and ball. That used to be fairly popular stuff, but it's usually cheap shells, but lots of work here. Fairly light stuff. $1.50. Used to be about $2.50. I don't know what it's worth today. A lot of times you see it painted, it kind of kills it. It's nice that it's original finish. Usually it's oak. I don't know what this one is. Maybe walnut. A lot of work in it. I'm surprised it lasts, really. It's a fragile stuff, really. Oh, there's a miniature roll-top desk. That I've never seen. I could sell my Chippendale one and kept this one. What a bummer. I don't know what mess with it. Sold already. Yeah. Not much of an interior. It's still a rarity. Kind of a plain Jane, but it is cool just the same. Imagine a little kid, a little toddler using that with a little chair. It'd be cute, I guess. It's a hard occupation, I'll tell you. If you had the great stuff that sold well, you'd pick a good living, I suppose, but it's a tough job. I would do auctions if I was doing stuff. I would continue auctions. This is all too much work. Clocks, see anything interesting here? Telecron gave special clocks to power plants so that the power plants could do their at 60 hertz. And when they donated these clocks to power plants, then they started manufacturing clocks, and that's how clocks and Telecron became today's electric clocks. Power plants had to be regulated to have the right amount of hertz per whatever it is. I think it's 60 hertz. And Telecron, and the guy's name was Warren, that was his business, and he started that all up. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to have clocks regulated by electricity. It's a kind of complicated thing. Look at this. This is a nice dough knocker. I had one of those in my house. Half the size, though. That's a monster. There's a day I'd be buying that, but it's not going to be today. $360. It's a great one. What would I do with it now? I have a copy of one of these in my car right now. That's 120. I have the copies that are made in China. These cost me $12. Every bit of good, if not better than this one. Isn't that ironic? They also reproduced this one too. And those are about $14. And this one I'm sure is another couple hundred. But this one's magnificent. If I had a giant Victorian house, I'd be buying that. That's an interesting pair of sconces. Coral glass. Very nice. You break that shade, you're screwed. That one actually is broken. Meanwhile, I got the best music in the plane. Up canes. I will say the weather's going to be the best ever in years. This guy's a friend of Ernest. He cuts up these metal things with laser cutting. And they are pretty damn nice. Look at that nice thing. $30 for that thing. It goes in your lawn. Pretty cool, really. These are 20. Really thick, heavy metal stuff. Way better than I get from Taiwan, but they're nicely made. Other one with a flag. Look at that. Love America. Is that what that means? Or the Yeah, I think it's Sasquatch. The lamps, of course, are cool. Oh, there we go. So $135 for the small one. $135. this is the big one. What a waste of a good blender. Oh, this stuff is very popular booth. You must have a stock invested in those light bulbs. Sasquatch. Oh, look at that. He's got that lit up. Hot diggity damn it. That's a nice ornament. That looks sharp. He doesn't have an extra power cord, or did he find one? Let's see. There's a cord there, splitter. 1, 2, 3. Splitter. I think you should be letting this up, but that does look good. Until that sells, we probably should have that lit up first. We gotta light this thing up.
That's what I thought. We're gonna light it up. Let me see if I have some wire now.
I just stick it in. I just stick it in a plug. I never do shit. Stick us in electric. If we had a, what they call it, a extension cord, just shove this one and that one and stuff on the other side. I'd like to see it plug in. Actually, isn't there something that's not being used? That cord comes over here, so that runs everything. Right, so we need to get.
He's got all 3 of these wired in.
Yeah, the trouble with that though, we need an extension cord to reach here. If I had an extension cord, it would reach. Does he have an extension cord somewhere else?
I don't know.
Could we steal an extension from that and then unplug one of those things? That wouldn't be so bad, would it? And these are all, okay, those are all, yeah, we need an extension cord. If we got one, we could probably make it run. No one's even going to care about that thing. I always like these cases. I won't be surprised if it's actually mine. No luck, right?
No, I don't have one.
You know what? I'm going to unplug this and we'll try to hook it up.
You should call Ernie and see, because he's up at the camper. Trying to get that guy out of bed, I guess.
Yeah. That guy out of bed.
Well, he's on, he's like...
I know.
Stop drinking.
You're doing a hell of a job. All right, so from here to there, and maybe run it through here. Oh, I guess he did use wire nuts, huh? All right, so we stick it in here. See this? That's my wiring job. See my wiring job? Sans wire nuts.
Hey, is that OSHA approved?
Oh yeah, that's OSHA approved for sure. Yeah. That is it holds a bottle? Some guy made it holds like a bottle of champagne or something. Yeah, isn't that just unique? $35. $30.
You better call him.
Oh, I'm tired of looking at it. No, you're gonna sell it.
How much are those red lucite
Lucite chairs are $75.
for the pair?
Yeah, is that too much?
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, I mean they're nice.
I thought they would be hundreds, or someone would have bought them.
You know what's funny? I bought them 10 years ago and they're great, but I want you to own them. Like I just told him right now, you know what? We got to get rid of this stuff. I've been looking at this stuff too long. But those are great chairs. Yeah, I used to buy the plain ones in the Sept. Well, I used to buy them like 20 years ago. I used to buy the plain ones, and they used to have actually a different design.
Yeah.
I bet those are more newer, but they're made better. There's ones made in like Lawrence, I think. They used to have a bridge around here that was metal, and they were clear, but these are great chairs.
Yeah.
I expect they're contemporary, but boy, they're nice.
Yeah, that was cool.
I was afraid to sit in them. I'm too fat. But they fold cool. That looks sharp. Oh my God, I love this light.